Um, I am so excited about this video. We have a lot of great questions, in fact. Before we go, I do want to say, you never see me in a hat. And the reason why I'm wearing a hat is because my hair looks awful and my brother's in the shower, so I'm not even in it, whatever. I'm just gonna get the hat and we'll see. But anyways, okay. So the first question is, when did I start playing the piano? Okay, so I first started playing the piano, probably about 7th grade. So probably about 5 years ago, somewhere around there. I started playing the piano on a little tiny electric keyboard that was like 20 years old. And I had to write the notes on them, and my sister, she played the piano by ear, so she would just write the notes on the piano for me, and then she gave me a piece of paper that, I think it had How Great Thou Art, and she put every single note, and I just pressed it like that. It was awful. I'm so thankful that the Lord has helped me. Ain't that the truth? But that's when I started playing the piano. My other hobbies, okay. So these are actually, I think the first 4 are Victoria's, and she knows me pretty well. So I think she knows these. I'm sure she probably just wanted to get some questions out, because she should know this, and I hope you know this, because we've known each other for almost 3 years, so I really hope you know this. But anyways, so my hobbies are, as you can see behind me, well, you see the garden, the plant right there. I love gardening and agriculture. Something that really helps me stay healthier too. And I just love it, and I love showing God through that. And then another thing is photography. As you can see, I'm using my camera right now. That's why the video quality is so good. It's because I'm using my camera, so I love photography. I also love to take pictures of birds and everything, that kind of thing. And then I love piano playing. You'll know that from my YouTube channel. So yeah, and reading. Those are really my hobbies. And by the way, I just want to say this. I'm not going to Liberty anymore. I got a sticker when I was wanting to go to Liberty, and I put it on my computer, and I'm very regretful for that now, because I cannot take it off. I just wanted to let you know that. What is something I have always wanted to do but haven't yet? Oh, that's an easy question. I have always wanted to go out of the country. I've always wanted to go to Greece or Rome or Britain. I've always wanted to go to Britain, especially England, and London. Always wanted to go there and look at all those castles and everything. I love that. But I love Arkansas, I do, but I would love to go out of the country and just look at the beautiful nature over there and the beautiful architecture they have over there. One of my favorite things to do in my free time, okay, so I don't get much of that, but when I do, I'll just tell you kind of what I do, actually. So normally around 8 o'clock, normally around this time I read my Bible, but I'm not reading my Bible after I'm done recording this. But normally around 8 o'clock, I feed and water all the animals, and then I start reading my Bible, and that's how I start my day. And then throughout the day, when I'm not doing something, I normally will read or do homework. So those are kind of the things that I do. What are my plans for after college? Anybody that knows me knows this. I think Randa asked this question, but so my plans after college are, obviously I'm going to get my dream job that the Lord has burdened me with, and that is being a teacher. He wants me to be a middle school teacher. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy for that, but I'm doing, what the Lord wants, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm hopefully going to work at the school I grew up at. I'm very hopeful for that. I'm praying the Lord will allow me, but it's whatever His will is for me to work. So that's what I'm going to do after I graduate. Okay, something still on your bucket list. The list of things you want to do before you die. I've always wanted, like I said, I do love to travel. We go to the beach. We used to go twice a year, but now we go once. But I don't know. I've always wanted to do what I call the natural state road trip. And you go throughout every part of Arkansas, and you kind of just do a road trip around Arkansas. It seems really cool though. My Bible reading plan. So we do this thing called Bible in a year, and what I do is I actually read like 5 to 7 chapters a day, and which that'll get me done really early. To read your Bible in a year, you have to read like 3 chapters a day. So we do read our Bible in a year, because that's very important to us. So I do that. That's my Bible reading plan. Like I said, I wake up around 8 and I do read my Bible. And then go to smoothie order. Okay, so I've never been a smoothie fan. But since I started eating healthy, I was like, why don't I buy a smoothie, blender? So I got a BlendJet. I talked about it in one of my videos. I don't know if it's uploaded yet. But I got one of those. It's supposed to come in Monday. So we're going to see how that goes. My best friend has one. So I was like, can I FaceTime you can I get it to work? And she was like, of course. So I will tell y'all how I like that, and show y'all my smoothie order whenever I get that in. Sorry about that, my mom came in, so I had to take that out. So yeah, the question was, how old was it when I got saved? So it was like right before my 14th birthday, about a month. We have a camp meeting, and my dad's the pastor, of course, at our church. And, I was raised in a pastor's home, and went to church every Sunday, every Wednesday, really didn't miss at all. So, I wasn't a bad kid, I didn't do drugs, I didn't, do anything, a goody-goody, that's how you should put it, I guess. So everyone was very shocked when I got saved. I was like, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter that I'm a pastor's kid or anything, but I was getting convicted a lot during I don't even remember what the preaching was about, to be honest. I know it was Brother Eddie Wyatt. If you want to look him up, he's in Georgia. He was preaching, and I remember being convicted so badly during that invitation. Like, my belly was killing me. I thought I was about to die over there. And that was one of the worst feelings you ever get. But it's the best decision I've ever made. And I remember walking down to the dorm, and I told the 2 people that I was with, I was like, hey, can we go to the dorm before we go to eat? And they were like, sure. And we got to the dorm. I was like, I have to get saved. I have to. Like, I was bawling, and I was, not a good feeling. And so we rushed back up to the temple, and my dad was still up there, and, accepted the Lord into my heart. And greatest decision I've ever made. Did I take piano lessons? Yes. I took piano lessons from grades, not 7th to 9th fluently. I think I took them every Friday, in fact. It was like, I want to say at like 4 o'clock. Because I'm pretty sure I went from school straight to there. My mom would take me, and it was like a 30-minute lesson. And then right after that we had choir. But I also took lessons in 2020 when COVID hit, virtually with her again. And then now I'm doing piano classes in high school, but that's just for an extra credit, because I have to have another thing that's not a core class. So I just do that, and the teacher just gives me a grade for me playing the piano. So yeah, that's the only reason why I do that. Do I have siblings? Yes. I have 3. I have 2 brothers and a sister. So yeah. Do I have animals? Yes, like I talked about earlier. We have a horse named Walter, and then we have 21 chickens. We did have 2 cats. My brother scared one of them away. Made me so mad. And then the other one I've not seen in like a week, so I don't really know where she's at. It kind of scared me. It makes me real sad though, because I really miss her. Well, I miss both of them, but that's, yeah. We did have goats. We had 6, and my mom was just so annoyed because you would have to tie them up onto like a tree or something and let them eat around it. And you know, when it got in the dead middle of summer and it was dry and everything, really hard to find that. Now, there's certain parts that our grass is very good, but we gave them to some people that are like family, and I can go and see them whenever. So, who are my favorite composers? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you first my classical favorite composers, which would be Beethoven and Mozart. I love both of them. I love classical music. And then now, well, let me take that back. Okay, I'm gonna tie this in with another thing. I also really like Fanny Crosby, which created Blessed Assurance, What a Friend We Have in Jesus, I believe. A lot of good hymns like that. And then I'm gonna tell you my favorite songwriter. Okay, so that would be probably Natalie Raines Blanton, which I actually took 2 lessons with her virtually. You can look their family up, the Raines family, great. If you like good old-fashioned gospel music, you need to look them up. I love them. So that'd probably be my favorite songwriter. Why did I start this YouTube channel? Okay, so I started this YouTube channel, I believe in 2020, I believe. And I started out with my awful camera that I got, and it was like $150. It was a Kodak Pixel, something like that. I don't even know. It was something like that. But I started out with that and started videoing with that, and it was just awful. And I just kind of recorded stuff. That's when I was like really getting into playing the piano. So that's why I started the channel, and now, you know, it's kind of got into piano playing and healthy living stuff, you know, everything. Who and what are my inspirations? So, one thing is the Bible. I go to the Bible with most of my things. My parents are part of my inspiration. They've raised me the right way, been amazing parents. Really just pastors, to be honest, and godly people, really, and friends. That's really all I can put for that one. Favorite verse, that's an easy one. Proverbs 10:12, hatred stirreth up strifes, but love covereth all sins. I love that verse. I always have. I love that verse because not only is it telling us that hate is wrong, but that love covers everything. You know, like Jesus died on the cross for us. That was love, and that covered everything. So I love that verse. Absolutely love it. Favorite food? Okay, people call me crazy. Arkansas food. That's what I put it as. I don't know how to explain it. Like home cooked meals, I guess. You know, mashed potatoes, burgers, fries. I'm very picky when it comes to food. I just am. Will not eat any like thing out of the ocean unless it's tuna. I do like tuna, but like nothing else. But literally just really Arkansas food. What you think of when you come to Arkansas, you know. Burgers, mashed potatoes, cornbread pudding, which is my favorite. Awesome. Things like that, you know, rolls, you know, things. Dream place to visit. Oh, I'd really like to go to like Bora Bora or like Hawaii. I've always wanted to go to those places. You know, I did talk about earlier in the video going to Greece or somewhere, but I would love to go there too, you know. Do I play by music or ear? That's a great question. Thank you for asking that. I started off by playing by music, and I still play by music. I'm learning how to play by ear. Like, I can do some songs by ear. A lot of songs that you cannot find sheet music for, I will do by ear. I just have to type in the chord, or look for the chords and the lyrics, and we'll do it that way. But mostly I do play by music, but I like to add in my own stuff. So, yeah. And do I only play the piano? I do not. I've been playing the piano, like I said, for, you know, 5 years or so. I play the Birch lap harp. It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. And I love it. I actually play that at church when I'm not playing the piano with the other piano player. And then I started I got bongos last week sometime. I think like last Thursday, I think. And I'm just trying to learn how to play them, so I'm not going to say that I can play those. I'm just going to say I'm learning how to play them. But I'm very happy y'all asked these questions. Great questions, everyone. And I hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see y'all in the next video. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Bye.